I'm going to read a sentence. You're going to tell me if it's real or fake. If this parrot exists or no, it's made up. An AI-powered pillow that learns your sleeping patterns.
Fake.
Why is it that nobody can bring that kind of idea?
Especially in Africa, we won't buy it. For me in Africa, it's fake.
Obviously, it's not easy being a founder, teaching and sleep founder. Did you ever experience burnout? In fact, how do you get to balance everything? Life, work, family?
Some of my friends say, I don't know how you do it, right?
Yeah.
For me, once without time that I know that I'm at this point, right, I just shut down and just chill out. Just take a very deep sleep. Once I take that very deep sleep, just shut down, the sleep. Proper rest. Once you can do that, you get yourself in a few hours.
Bootstrap or fundraise?
Fundraise, absolutely.
Build fast or build perfect?
Build very fast as possible.
I'm going to say build perfect. Okay. Solo founder or co-founder?
Co-founder.
Obviously, co-founder. Welcome to our very first episode of Founders Corner by Cloudplexo. Now, what was Founders Corner? Founders Corner is a video series where we host unscripted and authentic conversations with startup founders, especially those at the early and growth stage. They get to share with us what it means to build, scale, and survive. It's a safe space for founders where they get to tell us their wins, their mistakes, bold bets, risks, and everything in between. And on today's first episode, I have the co-founder of Communal, Ayo. Hi, Ayo. What's up?
Yeah, I'm good.
So we have different segments, and this first segment is going to be this or that. It's word choice. So I'm going to ask you. You don't think.
I won't do that.
Are you ready?
Very good.
Let's go. Bootstrap or fundraise?
Fundraise, absolutely.
Build fast or build perfect?
Build very fast as possible.
I'm not going to say build perfect. Okay. Solo founder or co-founder?
Co-founder.
Obviously, co-founder. Remote team or in-house squad?
In-house. I don't think that with people.
You don't like remote?
English. I love in-house.
In-house.
When you get no problem.
Alright. So now, I'm going to go into the real questions, like the main questions. And you get to tell us about your journey, about Communal and everything. But at what point did you realize that I have to build Communal? Like, this is the idea.
Okay. So for us, right, when we knew we need to be Communal was, the problems are still there, right? It's still there, till tomorrow. And so most of them are still like they said, most of our target audience or people are looking for are still largely, doing the ECG and stuff. So we're like, oh, okay, good. I think it's right time we build Communal and then let's work on that a bit.
Well, obviously, it wasn't your first idea.
Absolutely not. Not our first idea, not even our second idea. Idea fourth.
Okay. So if I was 12 or maybe your niece, your little niece, of course, and I come to you, how will you explain Communal to me as a 12-year-old? Like, what gap are you trying to fill?
Okay, so basically, right, Communal is just more or less an ecosystem, being an ecosystem for cooperative societies, trade unions, associations, who do financial stuff within themselves, but still do it largely in a very manual processes. They still do a lot of paperwork, or even for those that think they have website, it's not really given, what they should give. Right? Just like the way we have the core banking, solution assistant and all of those things. Their manual can't do it, but their website can't do that. Right? So what Communal have done at a smaller scale is to provide a solution for them to manage their financial and their members end to end. And on the side of the members, they also have a mobile app which they use to interface with their admin. So you don't need to really float, you don't need to have more or less have a physical space, but if you want to still fine, but you don't need to have a physical space, you can float a cooperative on Communal, do your proper documentation, licensing and all of that, and then run. At the end, you don't need to build a platform. You just have to come into Communal, use our solution, and then
launch your idea.
Absolutely. Launch your cooperative. or your association as it were. And then you can do financials, cash, give credit, and also do access financing.
Yeah, interesting. So, how did you build your first MVP?
Amazing. Like I just tell people that, like we said earlier, build as fast as possible. But for us, right, we didn't build as fast as we can or as fast as we should, because we are now in a space that is a lot regulated. So you need to be very careful. So
because I know when I asked you, you're saying build fast,
yes,
build perfect.
Yeah, exactly. So we understand the state we want to play, but we did not build as fast as we should, because you also need to factor some things in there. You need to put some things in place before you build. So we took our time to understand the pain point of these people. We took our time to sit with them to build this product. So we actually sat with them, build this product, and then put it in their hands to use. At the same time, we want to continue to get feedback and continue to iterate.
So when you say you took your time, what's the duration? What time frame are we looking at here? How long?
Yeah, we did about 6 to 7 months to build the entire product, both on the software side of things, the web website, and also on the mobile.
Not even up to a year.
It wasn't up to. But when you start interacting with partners and ensure that payment is seamless, you can't build your whole infrastructure. We don't even need to build the infrastructure for payment, because those are already existing stuff in their ecosystem I can leverage on. So you just need to when we build all of those stuff, engaging partners to ensure that you can find something that works for you, and then stakeholders took a while as well, because their payment, they don't have that schedule. Alright, so all of those things took a while. Aside using all of this process in between 6-7 months. Yeah.
Okay, so how were you able to fund the first version of Communal? It's like, did you empty your savings? You went to meet your family members, your friends, say, I have an idea, and you guys will bring money. Let's make it work. How did you fund it?
Alright, so for us, right, oftentimes it has always been like that. I am very good guys that I can just, I do this thing, I think it will work. Let's not. Yeah, because we've always done stuff, right? So they know that once we come and say, hey, you want to do this, they know you want to do it. So at first it was nice fund, down to people supporting here and there. So currently found them.
So it's friends, family.
Yeah, family and friends, everything.
Alright, so now your funding was from family, basically people you know.
Yeah.
How about your team members? How did you get them? Your first team members, how did you even trust them? Like, I know this guy can build this product, he can bring my ideas to life.
Okay, yeah. So for me, it was myself and my co-founder at first. He's a full-stack guy. So he built the entire thing, right? Built the entire MVP. And then we started modeling people to see how it works.
That's your co-founder?
Yeah.
He's a developer also?
He's a developer. So he built the entire thing, and then we just start figuring out how it works, putting it down to users to see how we can also get better. Then we piloted with a few people to see how it works. So basically, for others, right, it's just me reaching out to people and say, hey, you're doing X and X, can you join the team to do this? Then we support with, stipends for either something that can just, commiserate with your effort. And then if it is a called person, like say maybe a financial person that we can afford, because we are playing in that same financial space, you need to be very careful. We also present equity-based kind of a thing.
Yes.
And for developers, you can always find our way around paying some of them.
Okay, so when you mean for others, that's people you have, to strangers that you have to reach.
Exactly, I had to reach out.
Bring on board.
Yeah, I'm not behind, say I don't do the work. After, bro, can you join us on this thing? Say no, it's fine.
Okay, so when they joined, you got your team, first people and then these strangers. Was there any point you got to fire anybody? How did you feel?
Definitely, we are humans. Even.
Yeah.
For me, for how I feel, I would say, definitely, it's not marriage, right? So because it's not the other affair. People come, people go. Like what they say, people, a soldier comes, soldier go. Definitely, that's the way it's just to fire back. Not even fire. It's not. You're not. Adding more value. I think if I time being the way you can say it, in the very diplomatic way, and then you will not burn bridge, because you can still know those people, maybe on your way out.
So what did you learn from it? I know you mentioned fire fast. So
not fire in that sense, anyway. What did I learn from it?
Yes.
Pretty much, you just need to do what you just like you say. You learn to do what you have to do, right? Because you don't have that lot of time. But because again, people management is one thing that even the big corporations are not got this, perfect. Like if you see to fire people, because people be people, we are not robots, we are humans, and then your culture, your vision will not align at a point. Your ideas will not align at a point.
Yeah.
People just want to go and just need to continue to build what you are building, and then until you get to a point where you know that you guys are putting on fruit and you guys are doing what.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, how did you get your first 100 users as a cooperative startup, cooperative incline startup? How did you get your first 100 users?
Okay, so we are still in the process. We are still in the process of getting more people. So for us, right, because it's more or less a B2B2C kind of a thing. Once you get the first organization on the cooperative, we don't want to say it's cooperative, so we used to, narrow it to community. Once you get your first kind of people, because either cooperative or associations or trade unions or MSMEs who wants to come together and cross that come and do financial stuff. So once you get them, you get their members. So for us, it's a multiplier. If you get one organization, or even companies that really want to cater for staff welfare and they want to run it through that cooperative model, it still works as well. So if you get one organization, either be it cooperative or all the combination, you get 100, you get 20, you get 200, you get 1,000. So that will work. So automatically, if you get one person, you get 100 users already in the
So that's why it's a community.
Exactly. That's why it's communal. It's community. Shared finances. We come together to do financial stuff.
Wow. Really, really interesting. So I know it's obviously it's not easy being a founder, reaching out to people. Did you ever experience burnouts? Any burnouts are real?
Definitely.
How did you handle it? In fact, how do you get to balance everything? Life, work, family?
Some of my friends say, I don't know how you do it, right?
Yeah.
For me, once that time that I know that I'm at this point, right, I just shut down and just chill off.
Did you take days?
You don't even have
Just a couple of hours.
days. All you have to do, just take a very deep sleep. Once you can take that very deep
Put your
sleep,
laptop and
yeah,
sleep
just
first.
shut down. The sleep, rest. Proper rest. Once you can do that, you get yourself in a few hours. And then once you go, also don't just jump back to work. Probably watch TV. Probably if you're a game person, play games.
That's what I'm saying. Take a walk. Use social media.
Social media, yeah, TikTok is my thing. And I just don't know, but I do that thing. But just take a walk on social media. Just relax. Life is good. It won't end there, right? And if you die now, who will be your product?
Exactly.
That's important.
Rest is important.
I tell you, very, very important.
Okay, so is there any startup founder or any startup particularly that you like, you admire?
I think I'll take the founder part first. There are a couple of startups I admire. A lot of them, the fun fact is, Nigeria tech ecosystems are doing well, right? But we just need, more funding coming in. People have become a lot of stuff happening in the ecosystem. We're trying to do our own bits, right? But for startup founder that I admire, I would say share this Ep1.
That guy is always tweeting.
Yeah, always in the place for the ecosystem. So even if not trying on TikTok, doing his own deals. Yeah, doing something. It drops from teasers or drops something that founders can just reflect on, and then you can pick it. Getting or two from it. He's doing his own deal.
So he's not just talking to he's not just talking to community members. He's talking to founders.
Yeah. He's really driving the conversation home. Sometimes it picks a particular thing that he has noticed or maybe he has tweeted on and people are struggling on.
Yeah.
He just addresses it, and he's really nailing the stuff in there. He's really nailing the name.
Alright, so are you the type of person that's a night owl or a day person? Do you work at night or what keeps you up at night? Say, I need to get this, I need to be serious. Because in Nigeria, you need to be up at night to this. Are you that kind of person? Or what keeps you up at night?
What keeps you up at night is ego now. You need to make money. So aside Communal, you just need also to reflect on life, right? You didn't fall from heaven, right? So sometimes I do night a lot. I find it pleasing to I just pace. Sometimes I just pace around my situation. I just pace around to just reflect on either now or life generally, and then just
So you don't sleep. You don't like sleep.
I love to sleep. Sometimes I sleep late. It's my thing already, because if you go to school and you study engineering, you definitely know time that night most times is when you jack and then sleep.
Yeah.
So I do night a lot of that.
Okay, so now you're a night person, right? So what about in the mornings? What's the first thing you check when you wake up?
I'm very
After being
bad.
up all night.
Okay, so after being up all night, first thing when I just open my eyes, the first thing I do is, everybody says God pray, good evening, John, and almost I do that quickly. I just pick my mouth like
Phone addiction.
Phone addiction. And once I just check more notification from there, reply, someone that dropped a message, and then you check something else, and then drop it, and then your day pass.
So is there like a particular app on your phone that you focus on, like my mails or this app, WhatsApp, or my developers?
Mails they are going to forward, but WhatsApp is a general thing for me. I think I just check my WhatsApp to see if anybody has dropped anything. People even complain that I don't return calls, I don't reply to messages. By chat, not as possible to do that. Check my messages, check people and to reply to. Once I do that, your mails then. But afterward, maybe check your work to where in Slack, in Discord, in various platforms, with Microsoft Teams. But just check all of this stuff and be okay.
That's interesting. Well done. Well done. And we'll go up with more.
Thank you.
Alright, so now I'm going to read a sentence. We are doing Guess the Startup. This is another segment, right? I'm going to read a sentence. You're going to tell me if it's real or fake. If this startup exists or no, it's made up.
Alright.
Are you ready?
Very good.
Alright. An AI-powered pillow that learns your sleeping patterns. I'll take it again. An AI-powered pillow that learns your sleeping patterns. Real or fake?
Fake.
Why? Is it that nobody can bring that kind of idea?
Especially in Africa. We won't buy it. For me in Africa, it's fake.
It's fake.
Fake.
Yeah, true, it's fake. Alright, next one. A tech-enabled shared mobility platform.
Alright.
A tech-enabled shared mobility platform.
Okay.
Helping professionals in Lagos and Abuja to book daily rides. Real or fake?
Very good. Very good. We have a couple of them.
Like?
We have short lives, we have trips. We have a few of them.
Yeah, short last.
Even usually go to that as well on an individual basis as well.
Yeah, okay. Next one. A dating app. Why are you laughing?
Yeah, you're dating app.
A dating app that only matches users based on their preferred way of making garri. Wait.
Okay.
A dating app that only matches users based on their preferred way of making garri. E.g., example now is milk, sugar, granules. Real or fake?
Very fake.
Why now? What? Garri is a lifesaver.
It's not a app for the people for the
Lapo.
people, exactly. For the Lapo people. Not everybody take Gary. Even some people don't take Gary in years. You don't know them now, right? So for me, I think it's fake. You won't get a market for that. Absolutely, you won't get it.
It's fake. Alright, so this one,
okay.
Pitch or pass.
Alright.
I'll say something. Tell me if you pitch the idea or nah.
Let's go.
Uber for pets.
Yeah, I'll pitch it. Absolutely.
Why? Resale?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it was in South Africa that there's Uber for flowers. So if there's Uber for flowers, and that's the global market, right?
Uber for flowers.
I tell you, and that's the global market. If there's Uber for flowers, definitely there won't be Uber for pet. There's some pets you can't find, or there are some animals you can't find in some regions. So definitely, I'll pitch it absolutely 100%.
Wow.
100%.
Okay.
Like I wasn't saying, I said there was recently my mom wanted to. She told me she needs a dog. And I was going through my contact. I think I've seen a few people that posted about dogs, right?
And dogs are expensive.
They're very expensive. I was trying to DM. I say, Alpha, do you have something next time you would breed? And she told me 500,000. I'm like, oh, thank you. I tell you.
So yeah.
I'm going to pitch it absolutely. And it's going to sell, not just in Nigeria, but in Africa.
Oh, nice. All right. Pitch or pass?
All right.
Blockchain voting system.
Blockchain. We need that.
So you pitch it?
100%.
Why?
A decentralized way of getting voting. I think we're going to do that. A lot of briefcases or a lot of uncounted votes. In Nigeria, few votes are counted. For me, I'm going to pitch it 100%. Like if the government buys it, it's going to be quite fantastic.
Okay. Last one.
All right.
Pitch or pass. A marketplace for broken electronics. A marketplace for broken electronics. You pitch it.
Absolutely.
You're pitching all of them.
100%.
Why will you pitch this one?
That's a huge market, I tell you. They are huge. Nigeria alone is a dump site for electronics. I tell you, if you walk by the street, you will see one guy doing one stuff, and you see their shop packed with broken electronics. But trust me, those things are even causing more harm to our environment down below, right? Degradations and all of those stuff. So there are companies that takes all of those broken items, they melt them.
I wanted to ask you, when you get, what do you think we'll use it for?
They melt it. There are a lot of things you can get from those broken electronics. I don't have any off my head, but there's a huge market in Asia.
So you think it will sell?
Absolutely sell. I tell you, absolutely. I know there's a couple startup that is doing something similar, but if not a startup, but a conventional company doing that in Nigeria, yes, there is.
Thank you for coming to our Founders Corner by CloudPlexo. And CloudPlexo is an AWS advanced partner helping founders thrive in the ecosystem.
Thank you.
It's really nice to meet you. I really enjoyed this conversation.
I did myself.
And well done again, Communal.
Thank you.
We'd love to see you again.
Yeah, definitely. Come back.
Take care.
Thank you.